Sick, sleepy, slightly sinister. The time, fluid. The place, a big, stupid house. Characters, simple, kissy, August Strindberg. Can you say dada? Say dada. Shh. Shh, 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 shh. Don't cry. It's unbecoming of the young. I don't want to ask you questions like, who are you, or where am I, but it seems if I don't, the plot won't move along, and if the plot doesn't move along, I'm going home. Well, I'm your proxy mother, and I'm your proxy father. Essentially, we're going to arm you with the necessary tools in order to function in the real world. If this isn't the real world, this is home. This is your home. This is my home. This is a home. Well, you can't have a home alone, can you? That's a great question. Speaking of which, do you know what a writer is? No, wait, first, do you know what schizophrenia is? No, wait, first, do you know why a raven is like a writing desk? This is a one-act play. And do you know what that means besides the fact it's all operated on a shoestring budget? That there's no intermission? That the acting is even more likely than usual to be bad? That it was written by a complete amateur? No, it means... I love them. God damn it, Slappy. You're a wee babe. You haven't got the first idea how much your mother has damaged me. My name is Maureen. Listen. Did you know that if you have an urge to write and you deny it, you go to hell? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. This has got to be nearly over. It's reached its high point. Over? You said you were going to teach me, and all you've done is yell and call me Slappy. You want to learn? All right, sit down. You know what the worst thing about theater is? Trying to get someone to go with you, especially if you're my age. Because, who wants to watch people talk for half an hour or worse? Longer. The only thing you need to know about life or theater, which when you think about it are not so different from each other, is that when someone is giving a monologue, it means they're completely caught up in their own little world. They don't give two shits, Slappy, about the well-being of the audience, the polar bears, or what a skyscraper means in relation to the nature of man or what we're doing on this planet. And you know what that makes them? Self-indulgent. And there's nothing worse than being self-indulgent. Except Dingleberg. Do you want to get high? There's no such thing as... I have to go. You can't go now. We haven't even gotten to the weird stuff yet. Mom, August Strindberg, what's my name? Darling, you're our little progeny, our precious, miraculous, coveted, maniacal, sinister... What a fucking ingrate. Why do some people always wear black? Is it because they're sad? Yes. Wait. No. It's because they've experienced something so painful or otherwise extreme that they had to remove themselves from it for their own sanity. Black is null. Black is separation. The last desperate act of a tortured soul. Oh, don't talk such rot. Do you know that someone will hear that and take it for the truth? And then there will be other people out there with ideas like that floating around in their head. Yeah? Well, I don't believe in God. Who's God? That's what I'm saying. In the first place, the whole idea of God is nothing but a limitation on the potential of the human race. Listen, I'm going to use an example for the sake of clarity, but it applies on a broad scale too. Some people only like watching realism in art. It's what they know, it's what they like. Others say it's only because we've been bred with a taste for realism that we enjoy it, and that the great new waves of art will be non-realistic. Well, Then the question becomes, do we like realism because it's just what people like, or is it bred into us and can therefore be bred out of us and something else put in its place? The same goes for God. Your point? In a word, yeah. Maybe God is a limitation on us as a race, but maybe the reason we can't get God out of our heads is because he's in our heads. Eh? After all, the only constant is change. Nice platitude, where'd you get it? Your mother. Would you believe me if I said the internet doesn't work? What do you mean it doesn't work? Don't you see that person on their phone right now? What do you think they're doing? Texting their mother? Their wife? No. No, sorry, Bob. I'm getting bored. If someone doesn't get beheaded in the next 5 minutes, I'll sit through this one, but I'll never go to the theater again. Never. This is not what I signed up for. What did you sign up for? August Strindberg? August Strindberg was a genius, a god among mere men. How do you think August Strindberg would feel about this play? In fact, I believe he's among us at this very moment. His spirit coursing through the aisles of this theater, through the veins of us, relaying truths that do not belong to us, but rather we simply take part in. It's hooey. Hooey? Is it hooey that August Strindberg heavily influenced Eugene O'Neill? And you'd be hard-pressed to find a single American playwright not influenced by Eugene O'Neill. Coursing, I say. Do you hear me? Coursing! That's your problem. You think America is the world. America isn't the world. America isn't even that good of a place. You're gonna bash America now? Trite. This whole play, this entire institution is trite. I demand my money back. Double or nothing. I'm listening. One word, buddy. Iowa. Seriously, can we organize some sort of refund? No! Theater tickets are entirely unrefundable. Can you give me back that culture you got? No? Then I'm keeping the money. You call this culture? This is... I know there is some relation between the word culture and medical tests, but I'm not exactly sure what the correlation is, so I'm not going to comment further on it. But just know there was a great joke there I'm not making. A real pity. What are we going to do now? Give me a sec, I'll get back to you. Do people like clown noses? Clown noses, yes. Clowns, no. I'll have you know, I studied clowning at the Royal Institute of Sycophriciosity. Excuse me, I don't think you can just make up words like that. Okay, words, maybe, but names of things that don't exist? No, I think that's quite against the rules. Oh? Well, is it also against the rules to behead actors in a production? Yes! How do you expect us to pull that off? I don't know. Get a budget, work a little magic. Magic isn't real. Oh, well, it seems I have learned something after all. I didn't mean it. You said it. I didn't mean it. This is all nonsense anyway. No one will watch this. Oh, yeah? What do you call that? God damn it. Don't use the Lord's name in vain. Okay. So this is it. The aliens have arrived. I was hoping the world would end first. Do you think they'll probe us? I'm not going. Shut the fuck up. It's too late for conflict. You had your chance. Okay. How do we get up there? You think they'd put stairs or something? Do we just stand under it? I think I actually am gonna go. I have, a life to live. I knew it. Darling? Yes? What did it mean? And please, don't cut yourself off. I want a real, honest-to-God account of what it all meant. Sweetheart, if I said I had a simple, perfect answer, I'd be lying. My best swing at this is that there was something else around us all along, and we were just too self-absorbed to become aware of it. Call it hippie, call it lefty, call it dippy, call it slippy, slappy, baby. All I know is I'm glad I met you. Because if it weren't for you, I'd be getting probed alone. I didn't write this. Sent from my iPhone.